All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. All right, so hopefully this will be going out live. It seemed to be working last time. I will post the link again in the comment section on YouTube, and hopefully you guys will be able to join. It has been working lately, but of course, as always, like I start every show, I must warn you that YouTube Live sucks. So it's always a pain in the ass. Notifications never get sent out. I just had somebody from the last one send me a message and let me know that they in fact did not get a notification. So don't be surprised if you don't get a notification or there are not many people on here because YouTube sucks. So or maybe just their Google Hangout sucks. I don't know. But as for our topic, normally I pick out a topic for discussion, but sometimes when I can't think of anything, I just let you guys pick the topic of discussion. So you guys can join in. We can discuss whatever. We can discuss the Pentagon releasing the UFO videos, or we can discuss ancient civilizations, the new interstellar object, whatever you guys feel like discussing. So let me get that link posted for you guys so you guys can come in and share your opinions on whatever we can think of. A lot of times I'll just sit here and bullshit to myself, like I'm not even talking to anybody. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. All right, so it seems we are going live. What up, Paul? What up, Sean? Gyro? How you guys doing? Backbone 5, what's up, brother? The Mexican? Doing good? Roundhouses, that's right, buddy. All right, so here is the link. Hopefully the link is working for you guys today. We have had some issues with it, but it appears to be working now. Sometimes I get people who come on here and say that it goes straight to Google Play, which if you're using your phone, that will seem to happen. So you just have to keep following it. So when it opens up to Google Play, just go into Google Play and open it up from in there, and then it'll take you to the Google Hangouts. And then you'll click on the Hangout chat that you'll see highlighted. You'll click on that. And then once you're open inside that, you'll click on the little camera button, and then you'll check mark a box that lets you, that agrees that you're going on live, and then you can join. So it's a big fucking hassle. So, but that's how you'll do it if you're on the phone, and if it does show up like that. I forgot to find that video. I have been playing video games. Oh, you forgot to find that video? Well, good fucking job, Sean. Yeah, douche. He was supposed to find a video for us. UFO proof bottled water. How fantastic would that be, dude? You drink it right out of your UFO proof cup, which you can get on Teespring. That's good. Eternal life. Yeah, so really, I'll just let you guys pick the topic. So whatever you guys feel like discussing, if there's anything that comes to mind in the UFO world, or fuck, I don't even care, man. It'd be anything, man. You want to discuss UFC, UFOs? I don't give a shit. Showing up around the world. What's showing up around the world? UFO proof bottled water showing up around the world. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. Hey, what up, Qvid? You get done early tonight? Hang on, let me get my headphones on, man. We got our boy Qvid with us. He's been having his schedule's all fucked off for the week. So the only time we can join in is when it's late enough for him to join in. So it looks like we're late enough today. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not so bad, Carl. Finished about 15.
Oh, man, I can barely hear you. Let me see. Is that me? Oh, here, say something now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you're good. All right. That was the volume was down on YouTube. Check that out. All right, say it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. God, this volume sounds so freaking low.
Hello, Wade in chat. How are you, mate? Long time no
Did you
see.
check on the Zenfreda case? I, as a matter of fact, did not check on it. I was meaning to, and then I totally actually forgot about it. But thank you for reminding me, Paul. It must be fucking cool. Because actually, I've had a couple of people say something about it, so I need to actually take the time to look it up, man. I always get so distracted. I always got a million fucking things going on, whether I'm doing live or whether I'm making a video, or, or I'm editing a video, or I'm acting, or fucking writing, or whatever. Like I always got 10 million fucking things going on. So hell, I can't even fucking Sean's on my Facebook more than I am, dude. I can't even fucking I can't even remember to check my fucking Facebook. I wouldn't even check it if it wasn't for Sean, dude. Shit, so yeah, but I will check it out hopefully sometime today or probably tomorrow. Most likely. And I gotta do like a whole day of filming tomorrow. So well, what's up, QVid? How's work going?
Shite.
Shit.
Yeah. Same shit, different day.
Right?
Yeah.
What up, A1? You lame motherfucker. A1 jumps on here and says, yeah, lame. Yeah, cool. Lame like your fucking name, A1. Why don't you get on here with us and make this show cool, dude? Yeah, well,
have you spoken yet about
go ahead.
your plans over Christmas?
Have I done what?
Have you spoken on the channel at all about what your plans are over Christmas?
No, I have not yet. We have waited. I was waiting. Actually, I was waiting for you, and then because I figured we could like kind of do it together since you and I kind of came up with the plan together. A1 saying, what's up with the new release UFO video? Oh, well, so before we get into that, QVid, let's go ahead and answer this question for A1 vid, for A1. A1, we actually just did a bunch of different videos and discussions on the subject. Just to kind of bring you up to speed in case so if you don't know anything about it, if you only know a little bit, or before any of the people out there who don't know what it is, this has been happening. This is actually like the big deal going around. It's this a UFO that was caught by the military, by the Air Force or Navy back in 2004, and this program that was hidden inside the Pentagon back this whole time. So they claimed that they were not researching UFOs. However, this proves 100% without a doubt that they were in fact lying to us, that we were right, that they still investigate UFOs, and that they even had its own department, its own program hidden deep within the Pentagon. And they say that it's closed down, which is a bunch of fucking, how do you guys say it over there? Bollocks, right? It's a bunch of bollocks, right? It's fucking bullshit. There's no way that that program is closed down. If it's closed down for one thing, then it's renamed something else and they're still going. And the Pentagon did release some footage of this craft. However, the footage is only, well, how long is it? What, a minute and 18 seconds or something?
Yeah, it's dead short, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's fucking ridiculously short. So what happened to the footage when that came onto the craft? I want to know. And what happened with the end of the footage? You know, there's going to be some footage where they when the craft appears, and there's going to be footage when the craft ends. So when they don't see it anymore. So where's all that footage? I want to know. Yeah, Paul saying I was hoping for much clearer footage. I was too. However, I'll take what I got, what they got. You know, if that's all they got, fucking give it to me. You know, it is thermal footage, so you're seeing heat signatures. You're not seeing the actual craft, which is disappointing. But by judging just by what the names, what the people are saying, the pilots are saying, they in fact said they saw a fleet. Oh, now, or the rest of the fleet. See, A1's making a perfect point. That, and I was just going to mention that the pilots themselves said oh my God, look at this is amazing. There's a fleet of them. But yet we only see one object in the footage. And the pilots are saying there's a fleet. Well, in America, I don't know how it is for the rest of the world, a fleet is 3 or more. So you have to have 3 or more for it to be considered a fleet. So there had to be at least a minimum of 3 craft that they were seeing, or more. It could have been who knows how many more, but at least a minimum of 3. If our Air Force is reporting a fleet of craft, they're seeing at least 3 or more craft in the sky. So what happened to them? Why aren't they on footage? Where did that footage come from? Did it come from the cockpit of one of the F-18 Super Hornets? And if so, where's the other footage? Where there was a couple other craft there, or there was at least a minimum of 2 Super Hornets flying. So, well, I mean, where's that other shit? Oh, yeah, they did say a whole fleet. Exactly, they did say that. Like always, exactly. That's how they always give us. They give us the shitty camera footage. They give us fucking, thermal vision. You're telling me that they can't switch between? No, I don't even know what time this took place, but did they not have any kind of footage with like full spectrum footage? Or something like that. What up, Darzinu? Darzinu saying it's bogus. I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I don't think it's bogus, but what up, Luke? How you doing, buddy?
What do you think of the
Darth, why do you think it's a? Oh, go ahead, Cupid.
Possibility of it maybe being one of our own things. I mean, a good way of testing something out, if we had a new, let's say, plane or drone or whatever, would be to send up people who would be able to identify something and just see what they make out of it.
Yeah, that's true. However, do you think that they would be presenting this footage out and about like that if it's a secret craft and it can do these weird? I mean, and then also a fleet. Are they going to send a fleet out?
Thing is, they send up piles of drones to do like sky shows, don't they? So
yeah, that's true.
I know it's not the military that do that, but I suppose the military could send up a few drones in one go, and then, but yeah, let's see what somebody that should know what they're looking at makes of these motherfuckers.
No, that's true. It just seems that a lot of stuff would seem to be quite useless for them to be doing that when they could just have regular pilots from their own program tell you whether or not they recognize what it is. Sending it out to be observed by anybody who just happened to be in the area at the time, I think is especially when they have so much area like over in Nevada that no one can go in there, no one can go and see. So wouldn't it be better to test it like that, instead of giving a chance for our enemies to see this? Luke says he's doing well. He's doing good. Hope you're doing good and well. Yep, I'm doing good. Ooh, it's nasty. I like that name. Ooh, it's nasty. Cryptocurrency gift of aliens. I would like that to be true. That would be cool. It'd be a great gift, man. Antarctica. What do you know about Operation High Jump and Admiral Byrd? I know that story is bullshit made up by Admiral Byrd. There's no way he flew into the center of the fucking earth and found a bunch of aliens and fucking advanced civilization down there. It's the most ridiculous story ever. And I think people are getting way too much into this Antarctica stuff when there is not a shred of evidence to back up anything that a single person says about Antarctica. Not a video, not a fucking photograph. There is nothing supporting a single story from Antarctica about anything, So there is no other reason to go public with the video. That's true, unless it's for a disclosure, sort of soft disclosure. He didn't fly. They were on boats, 1,400 guys. That's not what the story claims. The story claims that he was piloting I forget what kind of aircraft, but he actually flew into a hole that was in the center of the Earth, and he came into a hollow Earth. 23 boats or ships or whatever. See, where are we hearing that one? Yeah, you do agree with me on Admiral Byrd? Well, yeah, I mean, because it's fucking, it's how they say in England, bollocks. That's what it is, man. Yeah, that the Antarctica stuff, it's no good. All it is stories, man. All anyone can ever answer, all anyone can ever provide is a story from a website, a story from this, a story from that. No video and tape documentation. You know, Admiral Byrd's diary. Yeah, sure. Show me the fucking diary where he fucking actually wrote that, and then I'll show you a crazy dude. Okay, because that story is completely made up. There is no fucking hole in the fucking earth going down to the center with an advanced civilization flying around in UFOs and a bunch of Nazis. All right. Interesting story, but you gotta, I mean, you really gotta be lacking something to believe such a tale, you know? I have an interview I can show you. An interview of what? Of someone telling a story, you know? Same thing, man. Hey, what up, Franco? What up, Ken? How you doing, buddy? Yo, the media is starting to talk about recovered wreckage was being mentioned by TYT and HLN for your information. Yeah, I saw that. It's fucking very interesting. Oh, good copy pasta. Not hollow, but big caverns. Yeah, so that's what he's claiming, you know, but still at the same time, these big caverns would have been inside this so-called hollow earth. You know, it's not that if he's saying it's big caverns, well, we know for a fact big caverns are not down in Antarctica. You know, oh, a lot of fun. And lots of fun creatures. Exactly, Kruger. It's a giant pinata ready to pop, full of ancient ruins, numerous alien bases, Nazi bases, pyramids, etc. Yeah, exactly. He found it one time, and then that was it. What's going on, Ken? How's your microphone doing this time? I'm going to go ahead and say again, it's not fucking working. That's awesome. Right. This guy doesn't seem like he has found any truth yet. Who hasn't found truth yet? Yeah. Ken, turn down your YouTube, man.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yep, now we can hear you, buddy. One time, like the moon landing, and that was it. Are you kidding me? I'm not sure what you mean, A1. Why don't you hop on here with us?
I have to try another time.
All right, Ken. Oh, well, hopefully we'll get Ken on here one day, crazy bastard. Is A1 a flat earther? No, A1's not a flat earth. I don't know, maybe. No, I don't think it's a flat earther. Although we, for some reason, tend to attract flat earthers. They think like we're all pro fucking flat earth because we believe in UFOs. For some reason, they think we're just as stupid as they are. But they say the moon is hollow also. That's true. They do say that. The 2,000-year-old map shows a landmass beyond where we're at. Yeah, you're talking about the Piri Reis map. And it's not 2,000 years old. It's about 500 years old. It was found by a Turkish admiral in the Turkish Navy. And but he was sourced from older maps. And so in all intents and purposes, it could very well be from, 2,000 years ago, depending on how old these maps are, these source maps where they came from.
Hear me, Kyle?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ken, just barely, but we hear you.
my processor is so slow it can't even handle low quality video. I can only use audio.
Oh, that's okay, man. You can just go with the audios. No need to have the video if you don't, if you can't process it. It's not a big deal, man. We're fine with just the audio.
Your viewers a favor.
Yeah, that probably help us out, They don't want to see your ugly ass on there anyway. Nah, we're just fucking with you, Ken. You're beautiful, baby.
Recovering from a flu. I'm not at my personal best.
You're all good. The Mexican is saying this place is much bigger than what they're telling us. Need to get more audio, video, Ken straight. Yeah, he knows. He'll figure it out. Phil M is saying, so the U.S. government have to admit to being the men in black. Basically, flat earthers are going to pop in here now. They're like Beetlejuice, say their name, and they appear, right? Fuck, Backbone 5's fucking nailed that one, dude.
Kyle?
What's up, Ken?
What do you think of the videos DeLong is releasing?
I haven't seen the videos yet, but I got good information from a friend, Franco, who's got the goods on it, who's saying that this is legit, man. So, he's been a friend with the channel for a long time, man. He knows what he's talking about. So he's not going to come and give us any bullshit. So I'm going to have to agree with him. But we're going to have to hold up for just a minute because I'm going to break into a whole new subject real quick because Giggity just brought this up. And I think this is super important. All right. Giggity is saying, what do you think of Clifford Stone's story? Sorry, he says, I say fraud. Giggity, you are 100% correct. The man is not only a fraud, but a piece of fucking turtle shit, all right? He's a fucking asshole, piece of fucking dog shit, man. That guy, he's a liar. He's a fraud. He's a fucking charlatan. He goes around making up stories about crash and retrieval UFOs, which he's never been on one. He was a fucking clerk in the military. He wasn't shit, and he's a fucking asshole, fucking lying piece of shit, dude. All right, so I just had to throw that out there. So we can go ahead and get back onto what we're doing. I just want to throw that out there. Giggity, you fucking nailed it. The guy's a piece of shit. So yeah, that's right. Like Franco, fuck Clifford Stone, man. Fuck him, dude. All right, so let's go ahead and get back. Oh, what's this Franco saying? So the rumor is DeLong's piece of wreckage is coming out soon. Its mass cancels out if you charge it. Oh, see, no. So Ken, this is the guy I was talking about, Franco, our friend here, who's also saying fuck Clifford Stone. That's right. He's saying that we got a piece of wreckage actually coming out. So I don't know. What's up with the videos? Why? What happened to Ken? I think we lost Ken. All right. Well, he'll probably be back on. This piece of footage or this piece of material, I mean, what's the deal with this, man? Clifford Stone even looks like a con man. Doesn't he though? He looks like a pedophile. Now come on, you guys. Now we've all seen pedophiles. Come on, Q-Vid. All right. The guy just looks like he can't wait to fucking touch your fucking niece or touch your fucking child. He's like the scary uncle who would come over during Christmas. You're like, oh, let's keep the kids away from him. Yeah, he's that freaky fucking dude. I don't trust the motherfucker. He's a piece of shit, dude. I always wondered why Clifford Stone kept embellishing in stories. He can't even. Oh, what's that? What you got there, man?
Hey, he touched me here. And
that's fucking right. Exactly, man. That's exactly right, man. What up, Waleed Nasir? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Did I say that right? Waleed? Am I saying that right? I hope so. I've met him. He is a creepy guy. Yeah, I fucking bet, dude. That dude, every time he tells a story, his story gets more fucking. I've seen him cry in interviews talking about, he's like, those were not monkeys. Like fucking, I'm just like, what the fuck is this dude's problem, dude? This dude's so full of shit, man. Here you go, Kruger. Hang on, let me post a link for you again, buddy. Oh, Zachariah Stitchin too. Exactly. Now I like his stories, but the problem is they're just fucking stories, man. You gotta know where to draw the line. If you don't believe everything that Zecharia Sitchin is saying, then his whole story falls apart. It's either all or nothing. That's right, Phil M. He knows what's up. What are your thoughts, Q-Vid, on Zecharia? What do you think?
I don't know that much about him. I've heard bits and pieces, but I do know that, like you say, everything falls apart if you don't believe little bits.
If you don't believe all of it, if you don't believe the whole thing, then it's either all or nothing. So if one part of his thing you don't believe, then that makes everything else not true. And that's his problem. Some of his stuff, I believe it sounds credible, but there's other stuff I know for a fact he's full of shit on. And you can't just go around changing the fucking names to stuff. You know, you go around just changing the names. What up, Johnny? How you doing, buddy? But there's other stuff I know for a fact. You go around changing the names to shit, and then that just throws the whole thing out. When you say, oh, well, this Shem means rocket ship instead of meaning name. We know for a fact it means names. We have how many hundreds of other scholars who've all said the same thing, that it means name. But then Zecharia Sitchin comes along and says, no, it means name, or it means rocket ship, because it looks like a rocket ship, so-called, you know? It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh, I don't know what happened. Everything just crashed and died.
Johnny Webb, you got to turn your volume down or whatever you got going on over there, buddy.
Back in the chat room here pretty quick.
Yeah, right. I had to throw you on mute, Johnny, until you get that shit worked out. All right, brother. Make sure you get the volume, whatever you're watching YouTube. You got a radio, whatever's on. Make sure anyone who comes on here that you cut that shit, turn it down, and then jump on so we ain't got the shit going on in the echo. Xenu is saying, I looked at A1's channel. He is a flat earther. No shit, dude. Good job, Darth. Yeah. Oh shit, dude. That's fucking hilarious, man. Phil M is saying the tall whites to UFO retrievals, right? He fucking he mixes in like fucking everything with everything, and he's been a part of every single thing that's ever fucking happened, you know, from the Kecksburg UFO crash, which was in like 1969, so he would have been like fucking, or 1967, so I think he would have been like 16 at the time. You know, I mean, like fucking, he's been a part of, I think he's like, you know, a part of Roswell, dude. He was a part of fucking everything, dude. He was a part of the Bentwaters UFO and fucking, I mean, just, you know, just the most ridiculous fucking things. This guy thinks he's a part of everything, dude. Right, Phil? Phil, I'm saying, yes, exactly. He is. He's been a part of every single fucking crash or retrieval that's taken place. And, you know, I mean, the guy's just so full of shit. This is Clifford Stone we're talking about, people. And I want to give mad props to our boy Darth Xenu for pointing out that A1 is in fact a flat earther. They're all fucking stupid. Google Hangouts is not cooperating using Foxfire. Try jumping on Chrome, dude. 1965. What's that for? Kecksburg? Yeah, I think so. Probably something around there. 1965, 67, something around there. Keep sending you to the support page. Try hopping on Google Chrome, dude. You got Google Chrome? And you uninstalled it. What? Chrome's the best. You gotta keep your Google Chrome, dude. Oh, okay, yeah, Kecksburg, yeah, 1965. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, and he even claimed to be a part of that, dude. He would have been like fucking 16 at the fucking time, dude. You know? And that's another problem. That's why I have such an issue with Linda Moulton Howe, because I saw a presentation with her and Clifford Stone up there talking about all this UFO shit. And I'm like, dude, if she's in good with Clifford Stone, then she's probably just as full of shit as he is. Because if she's supposed to be an investigative journalist, and if she can't figure out that this guy's full of shit, well, that just means she's a fucking moron herself, and she shouldn't be talking about UFOs to begin with. What up, Johnny? How's your shit sounding now?
How's it sound now? Is it clear?
There you go. Much better, brother.
Excellent.
Much better.
So,
right, so
you need a
go ahead, Johnny.
You need a flat earther, do you?
Fuck you.
No.
Damn it. Give it to me.
Shit, dude. Hey, it's fucking morons, Johnny.
Don't say that.
These guys,
I don't want-
these fucking guys. Go ahead, Cupid. What were you saying?
John, don't say that. I don't want to boot you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like.
Let me just say one thing. We've only got patchworks of pictures of the Earth. I really want to see like a computer or a camera on the back of Elon Musk's, SpaceX. And next time it goes out, just give us a back shot of a complete takeoff from the ground all the way to the space station. If we can just have that, fuck me, we'd put everyone.
They do have that. What are you talking about?
Well, we have like shots of the back of the It's true. There's a back part of the sort of the bell mouth of the rocket, but we don't have an actual. Look, we've got the whole world going around on what they call it. They say the space shuttle. Sorry, the space station is going around the Earth, and if you just watch NASA live, you can watch it go around the Earth. They say, yeah, but then you get people ring up and say, well, that's fucking fake because I'm in Scotland and it's fucking thick cloud and it's showing Scotland as absolutely crystal clear. Well, that's bullshit. So I'm just saying, just give us a video, a live feed that goes from the Earth to the space station, and fuck me. Or if you're working on the space station, just turn around and show us the Earth. But that's the problem, see, is we don't get that. And that's what fuels this bullshit debate, what is and what isn't. But I'm out on it. I want to say that I'm, logical and think reasonable, John, and feel like the rest of us. It's a fucking globe, I understand that concept. But when they brought this out a few years ago, it starts to make people think there's a fucking fight for both sides of the argument. Now, there is only...
No. There's not a fight for both sides of the argument. There's only one side, and that's the side that the fucking Earth is a sphere. There's not two sides to it. There's only one side to it.
But
the so-called other side is a side of fucking dingbat morons, dude.
Yeah, but look, the guy from NASA, he says it's not even a sphere anymore. It's a fucking pear. He says it's like a week. Yeah,
it's actually a sphere, but it's it does get pulled on by the moon's gravity, and so you have a kind of a little distortion in it. But it's not. He's not saying it's a pear like it's a straight up fucking pear, But it is a sphere, Now, Johnny, let me ask you: are you a flat earther?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm in between. I want to say an absolute.
What?
Look, I got a twin brother as well, and me and him have arguments all the time about it because I look at rationality. Let's be rational. Look, we can't get high enough in the air to absolutely prove it because we're so close to the Earth.
Yes, we can. We have been though.
Miles out there.
That's the problem.
Yeah. We go on a faith that it's flat.
It's not faith that it's flat. We've been up into space. We've been to the moon. We have tons of pictures of the Earth. But the thing is we don't need pictures to prove that the Earth is round. We knew the Earth was round hundreds of years ago, well before NASA existed. How did we know the Earth was a sphere then?
Only 500 years ago was the argument changed.
How did we know 500 years ago?
Well, because before that, every other civilization, including the Indians and the fucking, go back to the Bhagavad Gita's, they talk about it being a flat Earth.
No, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it being a flat Earth in the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they do not.
And they explain it's a flat Earth. It's only 500 years ago the concept came in from Copernicus or whoever it is that gave the concept that we are not the be-all and end-all of life and society. We're just mere fucking humans. That's what they say. The truth is they want to argue that there ain't no God, okay, that God didn't make the Earth and he didn't make a footstool called the flat Earth, that he's so close to his hierarchy of heaven that he brought us the footstool of his feet. That's what it says in the Bible. It says about the molten, how wonderful the molten glass sky that you make. Look, if God can make us and make the concept that he can keep the shores and the land, and he made all of these things. It says in the book. It's not my words. It just says in the book. He made all these things. Why do we dismiss that? Why do we dismiss that there's a God? Because a few scientists want to prove a Big Bang.
What does that have to do with the Earth being round?
Well, my argument isn't about a round Earth. I'm happy to live on a flat or a round Earth. I look at the way that water finds its own level. And water finds its own level, and we're told the only difference that makes all of that work is gravity. But we still can't define gravity. We understand the principles, that it's a weight, it keeps us on the Earth, it stops us from floating away. We understand it's got sort of buoyancy and pressures, and the sea levels that interfere with it all. But we still don't fully understand. We go on a faith with it. It's like what air. We know that air's there. We know it keeps us alive, but we can't see it. But we just know it's there. It's a faith again, and we can't.
Yeah, there's a tremendous difference. All right, where we know that the Earth is round. We can deduce this by simple mathematical equations. All right, and the problem is that you or other people like you who think that there's a chance that it's flat don't understand how numbers and math work. You see, when you understand how they work, then you can understand how you can predict why the Earth is round. In fact, we knew it was round probably long before 500 years ago. I'm talking probably in the 2000 years ago. We knew that the Earth was round. And so Kruger is saying, so the ancient Vedics knew the Earth was a globe, study of Earth. Exactly. See, so they even knew that it was round. Everybody knew it was round. The only reason why you're claiming that you think it's flat now is because you started watching YouTube videos. Exactly. So you're going on faith that these guys know exactly what they're talking about, and everybody else is wrong. You see, all these other scientists, everybody else, and every picture you're thinking, every picture from Earth or from space is fake, and it's all bullshit. So you're just going off of what these guys. 10 years ago, did you think the Earth was flat? No, you didn't. It's only because you're being influenced and manipulated by these YouTube videos. And that's the problem.
We have to question, this is why I think we shouldn't just dismiss it. We should question it and then try to deprove it or prove it, either way.
We already proved it a long time ago that the Earth is round. We proved that a long time ago. There's no reason to try to deal with it now, other than to make fun of people for being completely fucking ignorant.
Yeah, but look, it is good to do that, and that is, what we used to do with other things. If we're not happy with it, let's cuss it and make a good fun of it. But let's not debate it and see real rationalism in it. Now, look, the argument is that we rely on one photograph taken from Edgar Mitchell at the Earth while he was.
No, we don't rely on one photograph. Johnny, you got to understand something.
Tell me where they are.
We rely on the fact that we knew it was round hundreds of years ago, well before NASA existed. Okay, we already knew that. So don't say we rely on one photograph taken by Edgar Mitchell, because that's simply not true.
in the argument of a flat earther, he says there's no photographs of the Earth. He says we've got.
It doesn't matter if there's a single photograph. There doesn't have to be one, because we knew well before photographs existed that the Earth was round.
All right, look, we'll get over the photograph. We'll get over that we acknowledged that 500 years ago we accepted that the world is a globe. Right, now let's just go back to today's little argument from the small man who's fuck all, ill-educated, just like myself, and just hears that on the rumor of the grapevine. Do you know what? We ain't got no photographs of the Earth. Why is there no photographs of the Earth?
But there are. You're just denying the fact that there are photographs of the Earth, even though the photographs are being presented right to you. You say they're all fake, but they're not.
I'm not saying all fake. My argument is that what they do show us as photographs of the Earth are compilations of different photographs put together, stitched together. This is their own words, that we haven't got a photograph of the Earth because it's so big and we ain't so far away from it as to take that single Photoshop. So what we do is compilate lots of different photos, stick them together, but that is still a whole photograph of the world. And that's what we have to accept. There is not one photograph, but we have to accept all these little bits are the photo. Now I'm willing to accept that. It makes a rational sense. We can't get far away from the Earth to do that. But if we can't get far away from the Earth, why are we going to the fucking Mars? And we've got an Orion program, and the Orion program says, well, we can't go back the way we went back in the Apollo program because we lost all the Apollo program. That we've lost all that technology that we had in a watch. but we've lost it all, and we can't use that same program. So now we're going on an Orion program, and we're going to send this program on its own through the Van Allen belts, because we're not quite sure how the Van Allen belts work, and we don't want to put in danger to humanity. So we'll send.
No, we know exactly how they work.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. They're not sending man straight back to the moon. They're sending this probe on its own to test the Van Allen belt theory. Now, that means they already went there on a tin can in the 60s. How the hell do they need to send it on a new theory? This is what discrepancies, little things
that's
like
the problem. You are believing something that's simply not true, because you're watching a video. You think that you know what the NASA program is saying and stuff, saying how they can't go back to the moon, they can't do this and that. That's simply not true. You're watching YouTube videos, and they're making you believe stuff that's not true. You're being manipulated by bullshitters on YouTube, not by scientists, speaking the truth, but by bullshitters on YouTube. That's the problem.
Carl, but it's not as, it's actually worse than that. These are actual official NASA spokespeople, former NASA.
No. You're seeing a video where someone's claiming that this is an official NASA spokesperson, but that's just a claim made by a fucking video. You're not looking up the stuff. You're not actually looking up the stuff on NASA. You're not going to NASA's website and reading them saying that. Because, I mean, if you were, I would love to see it. But I've gone and looked at it. I can tell you that what you're saying is simply not the case. It's simply not true. You're being manipulated by these fuckheads on YouTube. Don't let it happen to you, Johnny. You got to be able to hold yourself back, man.
Well, I'm on the fence with all of it. I don't claim any of it. I'm just telling you that I'm not frightened to talk about it and going to side with the people because it's fashionable. I'm telling you, I sit on the fence because I'm open-minded. I'm not gullible, but I do believe that if it was as straightforward as it was, it's a global Earth. Show us it, easy. Let's do it.
It is. They do. That's the thing. You're being manipulated into believing that it's not. That there's a chance that it's not round by them claiming that the photographs are fake. All right. But I mean, see, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That has zero argument there. There's no argument there because you can simply say, hey, the sun is green. Oh, well, I can go out and say and look and see, oh, no, the sun's yellow. And goes, no, the sun's green. You're fucking lying. You're just wrong. You get it? And see, there's no argument to that. You can't sit there and argue something like that. You have to go with science and what science can prove and predict. Just because someone comes out and makes a YouTube video that says, oh, hey, this and this, it's giving people something to believe in that makes them feel like they're cool. Like they're look, I'm on the outside of stuff because I believe in something different, Walton saying, why is Kyle going blue in the face arguing with this turd? Well, because I want to give him the chance to fucking come back to the other side and fucking and show him that, hey, look, man, there's a side where people know what they're talking about, where people speak the truth and only fight for the truth. And we use science and shit like that. We don't just use fantasies and innuendo and fucking signs from God, to predict and to prove things, Can
I say something?
Yeah, sure. Go for it, Ken.
Yeah. I find it remarkable that they think the Earth is flat, but all the other planets in our solar system are spheres. What are the chances we'd have the only flat planet?
Right. Exactly.
That's it's special.
Exactly. And it's stunning that they can see that. And, and the reason normally, Johnny, I'll tell you this right now, Johnny, and you know how we are, man. If I thought you were a flat earther, I would kick you off here in a fucking second. All right. But I'm giving you the chance because I'm hoping that you will come back to our side and understand that these people are the real liars, that these guys are the ones who are manipulating you, not NASA, not UFO proof. Those guys, those are the guys who are full of shit, man. We're telling the truth. It's just there's not even an argument to it, and we could show you all the evidence, to prove everything that you need. But it's like, the stuff that you guys use or that they use, that flat earthers use to argue, are fucking straw man arguments that don't make any sense. They don't hold any water. They're complete crap. Some flat earthers think the moon is a hologram. Yeah, exactly. See, so they start using weird, like, you know, when you ask them what's the end of the earth look like? Oh, well, it's protected by NASA and fucking security guards, and they say you can't go to Antarctica. Bullshit. You can take a cruise to fucking Antarctica. You know, shit like that. People, they just deny shit that's right in front of your face and pretend like it doesn't exist simply because they don't understand it. You know, so don't let these guys fucking fool you, dude. That's the problem. You gotta be better than them. When you fall into their bullshit and get manipulated by them, then it puts them in control, not you. You know, you got to be able to look up and say, hey, man, these guys are trying to fucking lie to me. They're trying to manipulate me for whatever reason, for their own glory, you know, other than to speak the truth because they think it makes them look cool. But it doesn't make them look cool. It doesn't make you guys look cool. In fact, it insults the intelligence of every fucking human and every culture out there. For any American that says that they're a flat earther, you're a fucking disgrace to America. You're, you know, for anyone, for any anyone from England, you know, anyone from fucking Liverpool, I don't give a fuck. You fucking, if you disgrace Liverpool if you come out and say that you're a fucking flat earther, you know, you disgrace Ireland or wherever the fuck you're from. You disgrace that country when you come out and say that, you know. It's fucking, it's disgusting. It's outrageous. Something has to be done. But I want to give you your chance to come back to the side of right and the side of part with people who have a fucking brain. You know,
there's following the fashion of you know, being hip and being in the right attitude, and that was going on in an old story where the king was being told that this beautiful silk that's invisible to you because you have to be very intelligent to understand it, and if you don't see it then you're not intelligent enough, and the king's going, oh yeah, it's lovely, it's beautiful, and a little kid on a lamppost says the king ain't got no clothes on, you know.
That's right.
Something to wake the rest of them up that are following this fashion. I always say this: do the research yourself. Don't rely on what others say. Go and search it out yourself.
That's right. You know,
you come to your own eyes. You know,
but Make America Great is saying third phase of moon.
But I'm
not sure why he's saying that, but you know, third phase is our friends over here, man.
Make America great again.
The truth just over that hill. We have this much water, this much time, and my horse just died. Exactly. I just realized who he is, comes and goes every couple of months. Sean, ain't nobody crazier than you, motherfucker.
John, do you believe that humans have been to the moon?
Good question.
Just a simple yes or no.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I do believe it's possible that we've done. You know what I mean?
If you can only pick one of them words, which one would you pick? Yes. No.
Not that we will go there, but that we have been there. Yes or no?
I think we've been there now. Yeah, maybe not then, but maybe there was that big, we've got to get America great, and we've got a big Cold War. We can't have Russians doing it before us. We've got to make it look like we've done it. We are the best. We have to be shown that. I fully understand that concept and the ability to say, this is what we've done. But then maybe a few years later, go and really do it, you know?
Okay. So you agree we've been to the moon at some point. So when they turn round and look at Earth and take a photograph of it or film it, you think that for some reason they want to hide the fact that the Earth is flat and show you around Earth?
Well, this is the argument. The argument for looking back at the Earth is that there's a photograph taken from one of the Apollo missions, but when someone has taken modern technology, Photoshop in today's technology, put those same original photographs from NASA's site through that and just add contrast.
We're not just talking about today's technology.
A box turns up in those original photographs. So it gives a discrepancy that there was some manipulation. Now, we've got the lady that said she worked at NASA and worked with Ron Brown, and she says that there was a department that airbrushed, you know. Now, that's not saying that it wasn't there. It just says they airbrushed. So what is it they're hiding? They are there.
Sure, they did airbrush stuff out of certain photographs.
Why would you do that?
Maybe there was stuff they are hiding, but I seriously cannot see any reason why they would have to prove that the Earth is basically a globe when it's really flat, moving at 5
Because
miles
the
an hour.
Illuminati wants you to, so you stop accepting God. Duh.
And it's on an invisible elevator that moves it at 5 miles an hour to simulate gravity.
Dude. Floating on the back of a turtle shell, dude. Turtles all the way down.
Which means, you know, when you get meteorites hitting Earth, they're not meteorites, Carl. They're not. They are, you know, the big screen that the moon and the sun and the stars and clouds.
They are pieces of screen.
It's a piece of that that's broken off. And these UFOs we see flying around are probably ships that we've sent up with a guy in to put plaster back on it.
Look,
that's exactly, that's how you fix it, dude. You don't want to get caught.
We're supposed to be spinning as a ball 16,000 miles an hour at 33,000 miles around the sun, and the sun's moving at 36,000 miles forward. So the gravity is supposedly us moving with the sun forward. That gives us the push on the earth that keeps us in.
See, what you're doing is using, what you're using is fucking, the star fucking flat earther, what's his name?
Why do we have a pole star? And the pole star, when you film it with slow motion cameras, it films a complete circle. We are actually spinning, if anything, around one single pole star. And we can prove that with long exposure. But the point is, if we're spinning 36,000 miles an hour around the sun, and we're spinning ourselves at 16,000 miles an hour, how can we get that photograph? It would be all coily. It wouldn't be.
No, it wouldn't, because because the pole star is directly in line with the axis of the Earth's rotation. That's how it works.
It's
and
not
when you're in line with the axis of something's rotation, it will not move. Hence why it doesn't move. It's physics. It's simple as that, man. Okay, because the pole star is in line with the Earth's axis. That means the star itself will not appear to move in the sky because it's directly in the axis of the spinning Earth. All right, so you have the Earth spinning, all right, and you have the pole star that's right in line with its axis. So it won't appear to move. It will always appear to be in the same place. It's just.
But we do have
it's just the law of nature. But hang on, you guys. I want to get back to something.
The wobble.
Where is it? Now I saw something from Rich. Oh, okay. Rich was saying he wanted to ask a question or something. Rich, are you still on here, buddy? I know there's a lot of comments are flying by everything. I know. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get to them all. We're getting fucking distracted on this shit. So I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. Rich, are you on here? Do you still want to ask your question? If you want, did you want to hop on? Darzino's got an excellent point. You can't see the North Pole before sleep. Or no, that's right. Someone else's comment. You can't see the North Pole star from the southern hemisphere, and you can't see the southern pole star from the northern hemisphere. Correct.
That's right.
That's because the Earth is round. That's why. Flat earthers take only the things that they want and ignore everything else to try to make their argument make sense, but it is so silly. Correct. America, Make America Great Again has fucking nailed that, man. You know, that's exactly what they do. Drink UFO proof water before you sleep. You may believe the world is round in the morning. See, one shot of pure UFO proof water. Not only will you become immortal, but you will then realize the Earth is in fact round.
Rightio. But you know, look, as
two sips of it, and you'll think the Earth is concave.
It's refreshing to debate these things. I know they say let's just put it to bed and that's it done. But you know, you can't just put stuff to bed. You have to be able to bring up the argument until everyone understands the truth. At the moment, there's a lot of disgruntled people that don't believe NASA. They believe there's
a lot of disinformation by these people.
I would really appreciate it that. Yes, I believe you're right. I believe that we are on a globe. It's, you know, look at any other planet out there. It's spinning and it forms a globe. Look at a bubble, you know, from soap. It just forms a globe. It makes so much sense to me. But I'm not here to say that it's a flat Earth. I'm here to say these people have arguments and they're not given the proof from the original globalists that say, of course it's a globe. Now, one argument that they have is that if you take a map and you unfold it and put it flat, like we have a world map on a flat level, say square map, when you try and wrap that around a globe, it doesn't actually fit. And they say that there's anomalies in the actual real sort of nautical sort of like navigation, you know, from shippers and things like that, that when they're on a straight line, they're not really on a straight line. You know, you ask
know, that's you're also you're
they'll tell you there's anomalies.
You're comparing
there's
apples
anomalies.
and oranges. You're
There's
comparing
anomalies.
a flat map to a global Earth, because cartographers don't get it exactly, because a cartographer's map doesn't match the actual topography of Earth. Doesn't mean the Earth is flat. It just means that they have a difficult time trying to go from a 2D to a 3D when it comes to topography. That's all. You know, as simple as that. And Darzinu, you know I have to fuck with you throwing out that concave shit. You know that one, dude.
And it's the same with flight sim. We have things called anomalies within the scenery where, you know, this is the original data coming from satellite and GPS and all of these sort of down to the millimeters of like mesh terrain. And still we find these anomalies, you know, that shouldn't be there if it's just really, really there. It shouldn't have anomalies. It should be absolute, you know.
What are you talking about? It's just a fucking what anomaly for what?
Well, anomaly is say I'm coming in to fly into LAX airport. Say I've come in off the coast and now I've got a big spike right in front of the runway. That shouldn't be there in the scenery in a sense, but the topography and then the mesh of the scenery that's given to us by, you know, the global surveying people using their satellites, telling us this is the real, you know, mesh scenery down to sort of half a meter. This detail should be accurate, and it's not. There's still anomalies.
Could be glitches in the program.
Yeah. But you know, so if they're trying to say use it for real world flying, they would warn that this is not available for real world flying because it's not accurate.
And well, they use it for real world flying, you know, so it seems to be pretty accurate considering they use it.
Yeah. Another one is pilots claim that and I know pilot friends that say, well, they're still out on it because they logically question when they say they put in a flight on the FMC of the computer, they put in flight level 350. So they're flying at 35,000 feet. They're going for 2,500 nautical miles. So they climb up to cruise level. The plane levels off and it cruises at 35,000 feet. But at no point does the plane start to nudge forward. This is an argument that people say. The plane don't dip its nose. It doesn't every 500 miles start dipping, because if it was flat, it wouldn't need to dip. But because it's like a globe and it bends off at the arc, we should see that plane have to make some adjustment to dip on the nose. And pilots claim they've never seen their aircraft do that. It's set.
No, pilots don't claim that. Pilots know exactly that the Earth is round. And we have pilots on here all the time with us. I have a co-host on this show, Smooth Virus, who is a fact a pilot, and he will certainly tell you that the Earth is absolutely round, and there is nothing about that argument that makes the slightest bit of sense, dude.
Bring him on. Where is he then? You know, let's have him on.
He was just on here earlier today. So he comes on all the time, man. There's not even an argument about it, man.
Okay.
You know?
Well, it's not an argument. It's just a question that I'd like you to put back to him and say that other pilots have suggested that they don't dip their nose once the computer's set at 35,000 feet. And if they're actually going towards an arc and it's bending, that plane should have to make an adjustment.
You got to understand, they're not going to, when they're in the sky, it's not going to an arc and bending. All right? They're in the sky. You get it?
What happens is once a plane lifts off, because different airports.
No, Johnny, we're going to stop talking about this because seriously, you're making my audience stupid. All right, you're dumbing them down with this nonsense, and we can't have that. And I'm glad we already know all the stuff that they say. They say a ton of different shit. They have arguments, but all of them can be disproven. There's not a single argument that they propose that can be disproven. That can't be disproven. All of them can be disproven. What's up, Ken?
Yeah, as far as the automatic pilot on an airplane is concerned, it maintains a constant altitude. So if the plane starts to climb because the Earth is dipping away from it, it lowers the altitude of the plane and it adjusts the pitch of the plane. So it always follows a curved path.
Well, actually, it finds a point called standard, which is in America above, I think it's... 18,000 feet. It switches to a thing called standard, you know, which is 1013 millibars or 2992 on the gauge. So, and it's set up because when you're in the air, if they call that standard, if I come to land in Mexico City, I'm at 4,000 feet. But if I took off in, say, like Meigs Field in Chicago, which is sea level, I would think I would have to land at 0 again, but I'm hitting the mountain at 4,000 feet. So what they do is when you're in the air above a certain altitude in America, it's 18,000 feet. You switch to standard, and then what you do is you call up QFE, QFR, which is the local barometric pressure, because the sea is rising and dipping and rising and dipping. So sea level actually goes up and down, as you know, with the seasons and the months and the tides of the sun, the moon, it moves. So the point is that planes get into a standard, it's called, and then from that standard then it decides where it's landing and then what altitude it's going to be setting itself at. So I'm saying to you that a plane in midair in that standard mode doesn't know if it's going to be landing at 1,000 feet or 4,000 feet, and the point is it doesn't dip, it stays at a standard.
Okay, but the point is, one, nothing you said is true. What the language that you're using is absolutely incorrect for everything that you just said. I don't know where you got that terminology from, but nothing you said matches up with what you're trying to say. So you're adding in a bunch of words that don't make any sense for the conversation or for your sentence at hand. I just want to throw that out there. But we're gonna forget about that for now, because I could see my audience is starting to get really fucking frustrated at this fact, and I'm gonna have to agree with them on that one. Plane, not a rocket, correct? Planes fucking know the topography of the planet. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna move on from that one though, because you know, my brain is hurting me. All right.
You should have this understanding, you know. And Americans love flying, and you guys, most of you guys fly, so I know that there's pilots that are listening and know exactly what I'm talking about, you know.
Yeah, you know, and there are pilots who are listening who would be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about? The language you are using doesn't make sense with the sentence you are trying to say." But I understand where you're trying to go with it, but that's fine.
Well, you have federal aviation and you have civil aviation, and so our language is
Johnny, you don't need to go into it anymore. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop it. All right,
cool.
Because can I
ask you a question?
I appreciate that, man. Yes, I think I Make America Great Again. I think you are right.
It is. You keep mispronouncing it. It's Make America Great Britain Again.
Yeah, right.
Well, I got a question.
It's a bad one, right? Yeah. Anyway, someone was asking a question before we got locked up into this fucking stupid conversation on the fucking flat Earth. All right. I think we all need to smoke a little at this point. All right. Yes. Who cares what you think? The big spike. Yes, I know. All right. Let's we're gonna move on. But however, I want to just jump into some of the other stuff that we were talking about. Ken, now you're crazy. I want to get your thoughts on this Pentagon stuff. All right. I'm dying to hear Ken's thoughts. I haven't seen any of your comments lately. So I got to get your crazy ass fucking psychosis in on here and tell me, what are your thoughts on the Pentagon and this UFO? What are you thinking?
Kyle, I just want to say before I start that the only reason you're seeing me now is I borrowed my girlfriend's Amazon Fire tablet. It's got a quad-core processor in it.
Oh,
so
good.
It's letting me get on here.
It looks good too, man.
Yeah. I got one question for you. What's that red thing? It looks like a lollipop between you and the microphone.
This is a pop filter. It's for when I'm pop. It'll keep the spit and it'll keep all the kind of sounds. It cuts those sounds out, man. So it's a pop filter, and it'll decrease the big P's and pop sounds that come with.
Okay. I've been looking at that the last couple of nights. I can't figure out what the heck it is. All right. Yeah. As far as the Pentagon stuff, was in the mood for a cherry lollipop. Anyway, as far as that Pentagon so-called admission, it's all BS. It's all just a distraction. It has nothing to do with the actual groups that the so-called cosmic Watergate conspirators. They have the actual wreckage and material and stuff like that. And these guys from the so-called what's his name? The guy from the guy with that came out in that article in the New York Times, and he was saying that you know, he quit because he quit the position he had at the Pentagon because it wasn't enough. There wasn't enough. There was too much secrecy, or they cut the budget or something.
Elizondo, right?
Yeah. I think it's just a distraction. It has nothing to do with the actual covert government group that's in charge of this material. He's never even seen that material. Okay, he's like at the outer layer of it. And I guess when he got bounced out of that, he joined with DeLong's group. But DeLong has released some very interesting video. I mean, that material he's releasing is genuine.
Yeah. Well, the argument with that, Lorenzo, is that when he resigned or when he left, he asked for Freedom of Information Act on about 4 different files of disclosure. And obviously the one that was released that we saw yesterday wasn't new. It was from 2004, something like that. But it was the argument that the technology is out there and we're interacting with them, but we still don't have a full disclosure from the military. But what's come from this is that the military are still, like you were saying, Carl, still involved in in investigating UFOs, even if it's not, on the news desk.
But I don't believe that's what Ken was. I don't believe that's what Ken was saying.
What, the flat earthers sitting around have Earth is flat?
Yeah, we've already moved past that. Rich.
Oh, he's fucking. Damn it, fuck you guys. Fuck Bernie Sanders.
We've decided that there's not enough Tylenol to go around.
I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere.
To move on.
I'm trying to talk to you, and you're busy, so I got to talk to you on Hangout real quick. Sorry, I heard what he said. I was talking to a friend.
You'll have to wait till next time, Rich.
That's all right. That's all right.
We don't have. We don't. There's not enough aspirin in the world to fucking alleviate us from that conversation.
Look how much snow I got.
You got plenty of time, man. We got plenty of time, man. Anyway, the thing is that I don't believe that's what Ken was referring to when he was saying that the guy was talking about secret technology that's not being released, because he in fact didn't say anything like that. He was talking about Elizondo was saying that the government wasn't putting enough effort into investigating UFOs. And that's clearly what he came out and said. That is what he is quoted in the article as saying, that there's not enough investigation, that there needs to be more investigation put into it. And so basically he was looking for more funding and they weren't getting it and shit like that. And so that's why he resigned or whatever from that position.
But you spent like 22 million on that shit.
Yeah, they spent $22 million on this fucking group, dude. Which the black budget is a drop in the bucket. I mean, seriously, that's fucking nothing,
Yeah,
but
I mean, way more than that. Come on.
To anybody else, $22 million, dude. That'll fucking that would run any company for the rest of a lifetime,
Fuck.
You could buy my neighbor's house for that.
I'll just show you a bunch of planes. So, what the hell was with that shit I was getting this morning while I was working about sun simulation? What the fuck? Did you guys see that all over Facebook?
What are you talking about?
Like sun simulation? Somebody said that somebody fucking admitted to it, some country. Bullshit.
Some country admitted to a sun simulation. What?
Yeah, you didn't see that? Oh, shit. Hold on a sec.
Okay, so let me tell you this. If it's on Facebook, it's bullshit.
Yeah, all right? Dude, it's on YouTube. It's bullshit. Oh, yeah. No, the internet's right. But you guys didn't see that shit? Maybe it was just my friends all high.
No, I didn't see it, man. I don't go on Facebook, man.
Well, that's down Messenger just for you motherfuckers. I don't know where you guys were. So I was like, huh.
Yeah, dude, you can get me on Messenger, man, but not on Facebook, dude. That's that's Sean, dude. You got to go to fucking, that's fucking Sean, he's a Facebook guy, man. If it wasn't for him, I'd never even check my fucking Facebook, dude.
Only reason why I got on there was because I noticed it was activated this morning. I was like, who the fuck, how the hell did it get on there? And then, of course, I got sucked into that conversation. Dude, we got hella fucking snow out here.
Are you serious? Dude, we got rain out here, man. It's fucking raining, dude.
Dude, I'm about to come to Seattle because it's going to be fucking buried in the mountains for a little while. And then
Sean
stuck
saying,
his job
"Shut
for
up,
2 days. You don't want to
What,
know.
dude? I
Fucking
try to
have a
get fucking.
job.
I need to put Sean in charge of my Facebook because I'll never fucking go on it, man. I'm terrible when it comes to Facebook, dude.
I'll leave videos, but nobody sees them. They block everything I do. I got kicked out of Montana Skywatchers, and that's what they were about. Because I started a
Shit,
big ass
dude.
conversation about that sun movie or whatever the fuck it was.
They fucking don't tell people they need to messenger and video message UFO proof Facebook. Don't tell these people that they need to messenger and video message the UFO proof Facebook. Why not tell them? Yeah,
It's
they
drama,
need
man.
to
It's
know,
all drama
dude.
anyway.
Well,
I'm
you know,
kinda
that's
Washington.
the only time I ever get anything good on Facebook. It actually comes from Sean. He's the only person to actually post anything cool on there for me. You know, and then that's where I get all like my
Hold on one
messages or
sec.
videos and stuff like that. But that's basically
What was his name now for 22 million?
it's
What did that
basically
22 million
saying
go for?
Facebook is the only way easy to get a hold of you.
Oh,
No,
bullshit.
it's
Yeah.
not, Sean. You get a
Dude.
hold of me all kinds of other
Cops
ways.
get a
man.
hold of me.
Yeah, I gotta put fucking Sean in charge of the Facebook, dude.
You don't get on it anyway. So what's up with this supposedly we're being blocked by a UFO to the right? Did you guys hear about that? Fuck, maybe I've been in another reality or some shit.
What the fuck is he talking
Yeah.
about?
They
Rich?
supposedly they just admitted to it shit. Anyway.
Who's admitted it?
Oh, I
Maybe
don't wait, because you tell people don't send Facebook like you just did. I mean, for the world. What? No.
That wasn't Facebook.
can
That
send
was
it
you.
to Facebook. I just don't check it unless I'm instructed by Sean to check my Facebook. That's all I'm saying. That is the best way to get a hold of me. It's the best way to send me videos. Is send them through UFO Proof Facebook, man. That is Sean's right. That is the best way to send me a video. People always ask how to send me videos and how to get a hold of me and stuff. Facebook is the best way to send me a video and message and shit
It
like
is.
that. Sean, you're
Well,
right.
not really, because they just block it anyway.
Shut up and check it. Oh fuck. See, I haven't even checked it. God damn it. I'm sorry, Sean. You fuck.
Okay. Yeah, don't.
I know,
So
fucking
what's
things
up,
on here, man.
everybody? What has been going
What's going on, brother man?
I don't know, man. Obviously, I don't know anything.
Sean, I don't see. Oh,
Yeah, I
wait.
see
I
people
see
now.
a mention by you. Let me see here.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Thanks, man. Rock.
I'm just checking this message or this mention by Sean. Usually he'll send me a cool video or something. And I'm actually putting together another video tonight from some clips that Dave sent me.
Hey,
Deadwood.
what was that app? Oh,
And so
What was
if this
that
is a
app
cool
with
clip, I'll probably add it into the fucking video for
that I
tonight.
had where all that
well.
space was coming over. It was called X that I can't remember either.
What the fuck is he mumbling?
Yeah. Hey, let me get a hold of you guys 1 second. I gotta talk to this lady.
Get
And
the
I'll
fuck
call
out
you
of
back.
here.
Fucking now I know where to come. Bye.
All right, buddy. Okay. He's sending me a thing. It says Pentagon secretly set up a program to investigate UFOs at Harry Reid's urging. Report says, do you guys think that's weird that it was Harry Reid that set up the fucking UFO thing and not a Republican? Because it's always Republicans who like fucking will believe in that stuff, and then Democrats always fucking like poo-poo it and say, no, you're crazy and shit. But then you got a fucking Democrat like setting up that fucking thing. That's weird, man. I don't know, dude. But I think he set it up with another Republican though. But I just think that's weird that even of that, because Democrats are always so fucking, they're so anal about that stuff. They don't ever want to believe in UFOs or fucking anything cool. They're always just like fucking.
How can I
But
say
they
Yeah,
something?
I don't know, dude.
But aren't the Democrats the ones who run the Bohemian Grove with the big sort of owl or Moloch or whatever?
No, that's fucking anybody, dude. No, that's anybody. It's fucking Republicans. It's not Republicans or Democrats are meaningless in that. That's all rich people, dude. It don't matter if you're if you're right or left. It's you got money, and that's what matters, dude. If you got money, you got money, then you can be a part of it, dude. You ain't got money and stay the fuck out of it. Yeah, because fucking the Bushes are a part of it, the Clintons are a part of it. That's right and left. So,
Kyle?
it's all about money, dude.
Kyle?
Good, man. Yeah. Rich fuckers. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, Sean fucking nailed it. Yeah, truth has no party. Sean saying Illuminati, rich fuckers. Exactly. Fucking rich people, dude. That's all it is. Fucking left or right ideology's got nothing. got nothing to do with fucking. It's all about money. You got fucking Skrilla. You got butter. You know, then they let your ass in, man.
Kyle.
Oh, you're a fan.
Yeah, what up, brother, man?
Kyle.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, in that Washington Post article, you know how you said that Reed was involved in getting this thing set up? Supposedly that $22 million a year budget they were getting, most of that was going to a friend of Reed's who was involved in, he was like, he wants to make inflatable space stations or something.
Oh, you're talking about Bigelow.
Yeah, Bigelow, right. So I found it was kind of coincidental. It just happened to go to his buddy, you know.
Oh, yeah, you know, no, exactly, dude. Fucking, you know, who's also a billionaire, by the way, you know.
Yeah, he could afford to pay for it out of his own pocket. He didn't need that $22 million.
Because he won't give a dime out of his own pocket.
Right. That's why if it turns into a big mess, the taxpayers can pay for it, you know.
Right, exactly, dude, you know.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of being in a balloon orbiting the Earth. I want a metal spaceship.
You know, some of his ships that he showed were actually really cool, man. And I want to see it work, dude. You know, Phil M saying money talks, bullshit walks. That's fucking right. You know,
but Kyle, if a meteor is coming at you, you want to be in a balloon or you want to be in a metal vehicle?
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I think they have ways around that, though. You know, I think they have so it's you know, it's like it's not just it's inflatable, but it's not like an actual balloon. You know, like it's like reinforced, you know, inflatable, like it's like a hardcore.
Yeah, like a.
Are you guys talking about,
you know, it's protective, you know, like it's not going to blow up in space, man.
Are you talking about the 2017 U1 meteor that's sort of come around, the sort of, rather than it being a sort of...
No. He's talking about just little fucking micro meteorites just fucking plunging into one of the spacecraft and stuff, which they have happened before. But even if you're in like the ISS, you're still filled in a fucking vacuum full of fucking oxygen. So it's the same thing if a fucking micro meteorite hits that as it does hit one of those inflatable things, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A micro meteorite.
I don't think it would matter.
If in a vacuum, we need some sort of matter for it to be contained into to have that vacuum. Where does the Earth on its, say, crust or whatever that we see that joins the space, where is the matter on that causes that vacuum to not be in, say, low Earth orbit, you know, like high altitude, but it's now thick next to it? Because I'm not a scientist. I left school early, so I'm not making no claim to understanding anything. I would like to understand from rational people, you know. What do you think? Yeah. What is the answer to that, guys? Between why is the vacuum of space touching Earth, but it's not a physical matter that touches in order to maintain that?
It's the magnetosphere, the ionosphere, the troposphere. I mean, all these we have it. It's basically we're enclosed in our own fucking fields. You know, our own little magnetic fields that keep space out and keeps us all contained inside. You know, so that's all it is. You know, it's you know, it's from the North and South Pole, just creating magnetic spheres. You know, but you can do all kinds. You can create all kinds of barriers with magnetic spheres. In fact, when they use like the Large Hadron Collider, when they're sending particles through a particle accelerator, they use tuning tubes and magnetic fields to contain these particles so they don't touch the side. So when you're creating like antimatter and matter, when you create antimatter, it gets sent through a tuned tube into a magnetic field so it doesn't come in contact with matter. Even oxygen is in fact matter, you know, and like so if it comes in contact with another piece of regular matter, antimatter and matter annihilate each other and explode. And so you have to have magnetic fields to keep them apart from each other. So that's the problem.
Anyone else got a point to that? You know, you're all in agreement.
Well, you know, you got to remember the Earth's gravity field is keeping stuff down against the Earth. That's what creates the vacuum in space. It's all these gravity fields pulling matter toward, you know, celestial bodies, and what's left over is a vacuum between them. but it's not really even a perfect vacuum, because even in if you're in interstellar space, you still have like maybe one particle or a few particles of hydrogen per cubic centimeter. So it's very, very tenuous, but it's not a perfect vacuum, but for all practical purposes, it is. Of course, if you're in a UFO, going, 1,000 times the speed of light, and you're slamming into those few particles per cubic centimeter, it's going to build up pressure on the leading end of your craft. You've got to have some sort of a rocket motor that fires continuously to counteract that drag. Just because a UFO becomes massless doesn't mean it can become, in theory, if there was a perfect vacuum and you applied force to it, its speed would become infinite. But that doesn't happen in reality, because there is no perfect vacuum. It might reach a speed of 1,000 or 10,000 times the speed of light, but it's still going to have a terminal velocity. And it's only with that kind of speed you're going to be able to do any kind of realistic interstellar travel, where it's like a fraction of a lifetime of a member.
Let me bust in for a minute. Wabber is saying, what do you make of Tom DeLonge now that this new info is out? Saw him on Joe Rogan podcast. I think he talks a lot of bullshit, but it seems he told some truths. I'm confused about him. You know what? So when it comes to Tom DeLonge, like I said from the very beginning, he doesn't seem like he's out to fucking fool anybody. He doesn't seem like he's out to fucking lie to anyone. And I think that he is legitimate. However, I don't think that he has I think that he probably has stuff that's good, but it's not going to bring utter disclosure. So I think he's hyping it up a little more than what he actually has. But like I said, I do believe him, and I think what he's trying to do is the right thing by bringing this stuff out. And so that's I don't think he's I don't think that he's lying or saying anything like that. I think that he's trying to be straight up with people, but I think the information that he's gathered isn't as it isn't as close to disclosure as he thinks it is. It's still a little bit of ways. I was thinking that maybe the mysterious humming sound that have been hearing deep under the earth might have something to do with gravity. What do you think? With these, I'm not sure with these mysterious humming sounds. A lot of these mysterious noises are just noises that are made on Earth, and I've actually seen quite a few different videos on the subject. So I don't think they're anything that's unnatural. I don't think they're coming from within the Earth. Wade Walton is saying, sticking your head up a turkey's ass. See, it always seems to go back to motherfucking turkey. That's your fucking answer to everything, dude. Right there, dude. That's your fucking answer to it all, man. Motherfucking turkey, dude. That's your answer. Is the earth flat? Motherfucking turkey. Did we go to the moon? Motherfucking turkey. Are UFOs real? Motherfucking turkey, dude. That's your fucking answer to everything, man. Watt Bauer 313 is saying hype to sell his books. I don't know if it's really hype to sell his books. I mean, look, he did get these guys to come out and say this shit. He did help get these videos put out into the public. Obviously, the government wasn't just going to come out with them. So maybe he's got a couple more tricks up his sleeves. We'll talk to Franco about that, see what he knows, see if he's got any inside info on that, and we'll find out. But I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I think he's too far into ufology for him to be doing it just to be selling books. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I think he's too far into it to say. I mean, he really believes it, and he really wants to be a part of it. And do I think that makes him researcher of the year? No, but I do think he is a part of ufology, and he's got a big role in it now. And so anything to just to go for money is going to be selling him short. And it's just going to be like it's going to look bad on him and the whole community, and I just don't see him doing that. I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I certainly hope not. And there doesn't appear to be any information out there that would suggest that that's what he's doing. That he's doing it just to sell his books, other than our own beliefs and looking for an answer onto why he's doing something. No, he's not a Corey Good. Correct, Sean. He's not a Corey Good. He's not some asshole pathological liar out there to make a buck, dude. He might be. He might be as crazy as Corey Good, but
Kyle, he's also he's selling stock. If he commits fraud, the SEC can move in and he could wind up being cleaned out financially, maybe even winding up in jail.
Yeah, Ken does have a point, so that is, that's where, my stance is, and Ken makes an excellent point. He is selling stock on it. He could go to jail for doing anything like that. Then Watt Bauer saying, I agree. Watt Bauer, excellent. What up, Mark? He's saying, Merry Seasons, Happy Holidays, Christmas, Happy whatever you believe in, mate. Cheers. Merry Christmas, buddy. I think fuck that whole happy holiday bullshit. I never understood that shit. Fucking happy holidays.
I think he's tarnished by the whole having shares that he's selling.
Yeah.
That does tarnish him. But I just hope he comes out with something. Hi, Sash.
Cuban saying hi, Sasha.
Hi.
She says hi.
Oh, my heart is melting.
Sean saying too many people involved with Tom at this point for fraud, in my opinion. Agreed. Yeah, Phil Evans saying he's legit. Then, for the most part, he's legit. Like I said from the very beginning, I don't think he's out to defraud anybody. I don't think he's a fraud by any means. But and then Sean saying, too many people involved with Tom at this point for fraud, in my opinion. I'm gonna have to agree with you 100% on that. He's got too many people. Cuvid, what are your thoughts? Too many people involved for him to become a fraud, right?
Well, the whole stock thing that he's doing, it's nasty and dodgy sounding. But when it comes to the UFO side of it, I just hope he does actually come out with something. Anything that helps us is help. Yeah.
Well, so what do you think about the stuff that he's already come out with? I mean, are you going to say that's? I mean, I think it's helped. I think it's made a huge impact already. I'm rather impressed with what Tom has come out with. I'll tell you this, and I'm not going to lie, all right? I did not think that he was going to come out with something as big as this. I thought it would be a lot less, and I thought this was this was better than I gave him credit for. That's all I'm saying. I gave him a lot less credit, and Phil M just asked something that I gotta stop everything once again. This is just like the goddamn Clifford Stone thing. I'm gonna have to cut everything off to answer this guy, all right? Bill Schneider is full of shit. He is a pathological liar who doesn't know shit about the military because he was never in the military, all right? So he's full of fucking crap. He's a pathological liar, and the world is better off without his ass, all right? He went around making up fucking bullshit, dude. Mark Wade is saying, I hope it's not all bullshit. Yes, I hope it's not either. I'm hoping that he's gonna bring out some of this this crash retrieve material, and supposedly that it's supposed to be a big deal. So I mean, we're gonna find out. Sean saying I need to do more real research. Yeah, Sean, take a look into it, man. Find some, I could even help you find some stuff, man, that would, show you you really got to just do the research on it. But I think after you did your research, man, you'll come to the same conclusion I did, because don't get me wrong, man. I found the story fascinating. I looked into it, and what I saw was bullshit, man. And I was fucking highly, highly disappointed about everything. Make America Great Again is saying, under Mr. Bigelow's direction, the company modified buildings in Las Vegas for the storage of metal alloys and other materials that Mr. Elizondo and program contractors said had been recovered. Exactly. What if he brings out self-healing metal? That would be very fascinating. Make America Great Again is actually copying and pasting a direct quote from the article. So that is directly from the New York Times that that they have some kind of extraterrestrial, piece of material. I mean, at the very least, that's what they're making claims to.
Okay, Kyle, can I say something?
Yeah, go for it, Ken.
That material they produce, A, it's got to be manufactured, and B, it has to pass an isotope ratio test that indicates the metals didn't come from this planet.
Correct.
It has to pass some very stringent tests to prove it's extraterrestrial, and not just a meteor.
That's going to be very difficult.
Who do you give that material to get that tested? Before they laugh at you. Is there real agencies?
Los Alamos.
Yeah, we go to some high-powered university or a government lab or something. Yeah, but it can be shown.
Saying the material will bend space-time around it. Really?
That's nonsense.
Well, Ken, I mean, come on. Now, possibly, I mean, why not? I mean, if these aliens do have craft that can bend space-time, perhaps this piece of material could, in fact, do it. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see.
Don't we have...
thinking Star Trek.
Do we not have the right material that sort of is, points to north and stuff like that, magnetic?
Oh, yeah.
So is it not possible that some alien metal could do the same sort of thing?
Well, I mean, there's a difference between being magnetic and bending space-time, but that's okay. Now, Wattbauer is saying that is what Tom said, exactly. This is coming from Tom, and obviously he's not a scientist, nor does he have a background in science. So, but obviously the people he's working with do. And if they're telling him this, then perhaps it could be true. Now we're going to have to wait and see. But, there again, I don't want to say that I gave him a lot less credit than he deserved. He deserved a lot more credit from my end on what he was able to produce. So, I'm going to go ahead and bite my tongue on saying anything else before, and I just let his shit come out because, he got a lot further than I thought he would have gone.
A hell of a lot further.
The minute bending in space-time or frictionless metals. Exactly. If it's anything like that, I mean, fuck, dude. And you would think the testing of it would be very difficult because who's to say that another solar system won't create the exact same periodic table of elements as the Earth solar system? I mean,
they will.
It will. I mean, it might even produce a couple more material. It might even produce a couple more elements. It's all depending on during the creation of a solar system, on what materials are in your periodic table of elements. So there could be other elements on their periodic table that don't exist on ours, but there's going to be a lot of the same elements that are on our periodic table. So it would be very difficult to prove if something is in fact extraterrestrial, because it very well could have the exact same periodic table of elements. The material can be made from the same elements that we have here on Earth. So I mean, it would be very difficult to tell. I mean, they could be, they could have. It could be all silicon based, or it could be all carbon based, or it could be all. But this is all stuff that we still have here on Earth.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be very difficult.
It turns out that the ratio of isotopes for every element is unique to the planet that element comes from. You might take magnesium from Earth and magnesium from a planet, or say magnesium from Mars, and you're going to find out that when you look at the isotopes in them, the ratios vary.
Yes.
It's like a fingerprint.
That's true. Absolutely. And so hopefully they will be able to decipher these fingerprints from any other material that may come from another part of the solar system.
It's nice we have these techniques available now.
Different by Bill Nye and Neil D. Tyson. The MSN is a bunch of smart-ass libtards that are know-it-all. I'm going to say that's not true. But yeah. Anyway, we can prove that without being anywhere but the moon and Earth. Purity levels, yes. Isotope ratios, no. Yeah, that really depends. We would have to study the isotope ratios from another. First of all the ones that we've ever studied are from our solar system, or from the creation of our solar system. So it'd be very difficult to determine if they even had a different ratio. And how fast the who knows how fast the radioactive isotopes decay on one element as opposed to another element. Their island of stability from another fucking solar system might be at element 111 instead of 115 here on Earth. I mean who fucking knows? But it's like without being able to fucking compare it to something else, that's going to be very difficult. What I want to see is an unknown element that's in obviously abundance in more than just a few atoms. I want to see I want to see a completely unknown element that's going to tell me, that's going to say, yes, this motherfucker is from fucking Pluton, all right, and fucking this is definitely fucking some Kryptonian fucking metals here that are not seen anywhere in our solar system. Or else it's more probably the same. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true up until a certain point. Now, you gotta imagine. Wait till we have something like from a dual star system, from a binary star system. Who knows what the metals could, or what the elements could look like there? I mean, who knows what kind of effect it would have on them in a binary star system? I mean, the periodic table elements could be fucking twice as big. Who knows? I mean, seriously. I mean, it really could. Why not? You got two fucking stars. So I mean, who knows? We'll have to wait and see what they have to say about that, man. Nancy says there has to be other elements. I mean, there's got to be other elements out there. There has to be. And so I would like to see some unknown element. Not even saying one that couldn't be created within our own solar system, but I'd like to see one that's just possibly unknown to science.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just because all the periodic elements are all the same, just because they are all the same ones here on Earth, if we find that in that metal, doesn't mean that it's not extraterrestrial. It could very well be extraterrestrial and still be the same elements that are here on Earth. We just don't know. What if the materials are engineered in a way we can't do, or that if they're engineered in a way that we are unable to do, like we're unable to produce like element 115 on large scale amounts. We can make seriously atoms at a time. Maybe in the future we can make a lot more of it, but as of right now we can't. So if we could see an element that where you have to have some kind of advanced technology to create that fucking to synthesize that element, that would be another key into saying, yes, this is definitely an extraterrestrial one. Be sure all you crazy opinionated people with cracked out hypotheses give a thumbs up. Thank you, Wade. Yes, everybody go and give this a thumbs up. Wade is the fucking man for mentioning that. Please do it now, immediately. Go and click that shit the fuck up. What up, brother man?
But anyway, the Pope, right, has recognized aliens, and in 2010, on the 17th of September, they said this. They said the Pope's people are welcoming tentacled aliens to be baptized.
Correct. The Pope did say that he would welcome aliens. So he's saying basically that a belief in aliens, it does not go against a belief in God, and that they would welcome aliens into their religion and they would baptize an alien. I don't see any aliens getting baptized by them, but they would definitely do that,
What are we going to do if the aliens want to welcome us into their religion and baptize us into it?
Right. That's when the shit will go down, dude. You know. Oh God, here's fucking Sean with the Pope is Illuminati. You a fucking psychopath, dude. Don't you know? I can only deal with so many crazy people at once, you guys. Just so you know, I'm gonna fucking lose it. All right, but yeah, shit. Make America Great Again is saying take another hit. I'm fucking taking another hit. All right, I fucking need one. I'm taking a bong rip this time. Shit, man.
Kyle, I got a question for you. Kyle,
what's up, Ken?
What are you going to do if DeLong produces a video that purports to show the interior of a UFO, along with its control panels and chairs and such?
I'm gonna bust a nut, dude. Duh. What the fuck? I'm gonna do what everyone else on this channel is gonna do, dude. Fucking start screaming. We fucking told you, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Everybody will be saying, "Oh, it's got to be fake. It's got to be fake."
Is DeLong the one who says that he goes in the TRB-3 to other galaxies?
No. It's not Tom. He never says he went into a TR3B. At least I hope not. Not that I've ever heard of. Let's baptize those tentacles, dude. Yes. But yes, aliens would fall under God's creation. That's my kind of God, you know. Yeah, if he had it, he would have done it. You know, that's true. I agree. You know, with Make America Great Again, you know, if he had it, he would have done it. You know, maybe he's holding out for something, but I think he would have already, you know. But yeah, I just want to say, if you exist in the universe, you are underneath God and you are part of God's creation. And that makes sense to me, man. Who is the crackhead flat earther?
I got to take a break. I'll be back.
All right, Ken, get your crazy ass out of here. We'll see you next time, brother.
All right. I'll be back if you're still online. I just got to take a bathroom break.
All right,
good
cool,
discussion.
All right. But yeah, you guys. Well, fuck. I think he's probably gonna miss out because I'm probably gonna jump off here now. You know, face like a bum. Tom DeLong is insane. Well, his crazy ass did fucking come out with some good shit. Well, I was quite impressed with. I don't think, you know, he probably deserves a little more credit than I gave him. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You know, is I didn't give him as much credit as I think he deserved. You know. So, but I want to thank everyone for coming on here and joining the show. Johnny Webb, Ken, Cubit, as always, buddy. And, you know, I want to thank everyone who joined us today in the comment section. Make America Great Again. Sean, Watt Bauer 313, Phil M, Backbone 5, all you guys, Giggity Wade, everybody. Thank you. Ooh, it's nasty. If this is you guys' first time coming on here and joining us, make sure you subscribe and come back and so you get notifications every time we come on live. And every time I put out a kick-ass fucking video. The Mexican, you too. Thank you, Mark. Excellent. Thank you guys for fucking coming and joining us. Make America Great Again is asking, do you think disclosure is coming? I certainly hope so. I mean, I want to see it, dude. I hope it's coming. If Tom DeLong's got a hand in it, I want to see it. Do you think he earned the UFO Investigator of the Investigator Award? No, I most certainly do not think he earned that award. But Paul, you too, Paul. Thank you for coming and joining us, buddy. I don't think he earned that one because he's not an actual investigator. But you know, hey man, maybe next year. If you ask me this one next year, yeah, I would say he's earned it. You know, but last year, nah, he didn't earn it last year. I'll tell you that right now. I don't think he earned it last year. This year, yeah, I think he earned it. You know, but yes, make sure. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you guys are looking for any UFO hunting equipment, hey, what up, Jax? You motherfucker, where the fuck you been? You're missing all the good stuff, dude. Well, too bad you just now got on here, man. Fuck, dude. You fucking missed all the good shit, dude. Where you been, you ass? Should have had him on here, dude. No problem. Make America great. Come back and join us again, buddy. Yeah, so you guys need any UFO hunting equipment? Remember, go to Amazon UFO Proof Here, I'll even post a link for you guys right now. I got all the kick-ass UFO hunting gear and equipment that you ever fucking need. It's right there. Also, if you want to pick up any kick-ass UFO proof gear like I or my friend Qvid there is wearing, make sure that you go and do that. Show him your shit, Qvid. Let's see, where is he? Oh, well, if he was on here at the moment, which he is not, he would show you his kick-ass hoodie. Okay, kind of like mine, although mine is a sweater. It's a zip up. Oh, did you email me, Mark? I will check out the email, buddy. Thank you. Paranormal Jax is saying, oh, 3:30 in the morning, you fuck. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. God damn it, Jax. Oh, he must have just got up from work. Fuck. I'm sorry, Jax. Well, Jax, make sure you get on here with us next time, all right? Because we got to get your opinion on all this stuff, man. Because this is some crazy shit that's going down, man. Also, here, you guys. Qvid, show him your badass fucking sweater, dude. Look at that. So if you want to look baller like this motherfucker or like me over here, yeah, because fuck you. That's why. Exactly, man. You guys want to see some kick-ass shit like that? Go and pick it up at Teespring. Boom. Oh, dude. Oh, Mark's even got his DJ Cryptid shirt, dude. So for you guys who don't know, UFO Proof Kyle is also a musician. I am a DJ and a rapper, and I have some kick-ass songs out and shit. And even Mark's got a DJ Cryptid shirt, dude. The only one of its kind, man. Mark's fucking got it, dude. Make sure you guys go. You guys can even pick that shit up, I think, man. I think Mark might only have the only one, dude. But yeah, and if you're thinking of starting your own YouTube channel, also, I have everything you need for YouTube. Everything you see on here that I use, you know, from my cameras, for my night vision, my microphone, everything is on. That's right, spliff time. He knows what's up. Everything is on the Amazon.com UFO Proof Warehouse. Go check it out. Buy some shit so I can get fucking paid, all right? Because that's how we pay the bills in this motherfucker, dude. So go out there and buy some shit, dude. I ain't even going to lie, dude. I'll just tell you straight the fuck up what it's for, man, all right? So I can get fucking paid, dude. Where can I listen here? I'll give you, just for a special, all right? I'll bust this out for you right now. Hang on a second. I'm going to, the link to, if this shit will pop up here. Hang on a second. My shit's going so fucking slow. New computer's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. I know I keep saying that, but it's coming. Trust me. 1 second. There we go. Here we go. All right. And that should be it for the playlist. Copy, bam. All right. So, here you go, man. That link doesn't work. Oh, it should have worked. That link to the Amazon? That doesn't work. Are you serious? Here, hang on. Here's a list. Here's to my playlist on YouTube. All right. So, let me see here. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I'm going to click on the link. And then I will, yeah, because it's taking me right to it. So, because the link is also just in the description on YouTube. So you could just go to that. But here, I'm going to copy and paste this link because I'm straight on the fucking page right now. Boom, dude. All right. So here we go. Songs. I got some badass songs on that motherfucker, dude. Just for you guys. All right. Boom. And pow, dude. This link should work just fine. Let me see. I'm going to check it. Yep, dude, bam. Took me right to the UFO Proof Warehouse, dude. I got badass weapons on there. I got fucking knives and fucking all kinds of good shit, dude. I had everything you could think of on there. All the kick-ass shit, man. So go out there and pick that shit up, dude, because I got it all, man.
You have a UFO detector.
I am a UFO detector. Shit, what are you talking about, dude?
I mean an electronic one.
I do not have a UFO detector, all right? But make sure you guys go out there and check it out. Thank you guys for coming and joining me. I know those guys don't answer fucking shit about koozies, dude. They're fucking bastards, man. They owe us some fucking new ones, dude. Yeah, fucking Vistaprint, man. Fucking fuck with those assholes. That's why I just tried to fuck with Teespring, man. Oh yeah. So also, if you go and look in the description, you get a link to Teespring, and you can support me on Patreon, and also my Facebook for showing me, giving me links to videos, sending me messages and everything. Twitter, which I hardly ever go on, and Amazon, which you can go and buy some kick-ass shit. Everybody, I am out of here, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys all for joining me. UFO Proof out.
Take care.
All right, later, you guys. We'll come on here and say that it goes straight to Google Play, which if you're using your phone, that will seem to happen. So you just have to keep following it. So when it opens up to Google Play, just go into Google Play and open it up from in there, and then it'll take you to the Google Hangouts, and then you'll click on the Hangout chat that you'll see highlighted. You'll click on that, and then once you're open inside that, you'll click on the little camera button, and then you'll check mark a box that lets you that agrees that you're going on live, and then you can join. So it's a big fucking hassle. So, but that's how you'll do it if you're on a phone, and then if it does show up like that. I forgot to find that video. I have been playing video games. Oh, you forgot to find that video? Well, good fucking job, Sean. Yeah, douche. He was supposed to find a video for us. UFO proof bottled water. How fantastic would that be, dude? You can drink it right out of your UFO proof cup, which you can get on Teespring. That's good. Eternal life. Yeah, so really, I'll just let you guys pick the topic. So whatever you guys feel like discussing, if there's anything that comes to mind in the UFO world, or fuck, I don't even care, man. It could be anything, man. You want to discuss UFC, UFOs, I don't give a shit. Showing up around the world. What's showing up around the world? UFO proof bottled water showing up around the world. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. Hey, what up, Qvid? You get done early tonight? Hang on, let me get my headphones on, man. We got our boy Qvid with us. He's you lame motherfucker. A1 jumps on here and says, yeah, lame. Yeah, cool. Lame like your fucking name, A1. Why don't you get on here with us and make this show cool, dude? Yeah, well,
have you spoken yet about
go ahead.
your plans over Christmas?
Have I done what?
Have you spoken on the channel at all about what your plans are over Christmas?
No, I have not yet. We have waited. I was waiting. Actually, I was waiting for you, and then because I figured we could like kind of do it together, since you and I kind of came up with the plan together. A1 saying, what's up with the new release UFO video? Oh, well, so before we get into that, Qvid, let's go ahead and answer this question for A1 vid. For A1. A1, we actually just did a bunch of different videos and discussions on the subject. Just to kind of bring you up to speed in case if you don't know anything about it, or if you only know a little bit, or before any of the people out there who don't know what it is, this has been happening. This is actually like the big deal going around. It's this UFO that was caught by the military, by the Air Force or Navy back in 2004, and this program that was hidden inside the Pentagon back this whole time. So they claimed that they were not researching UFOs. However, this proves 100% without a doubt that they were in fact lying to us, that we were right, that they still investigate UFOs, and that they even had its own department, its own program hidden deep within the Pentagon. And they say that it's closed down, which is a bunch of fucking All right, what's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. All right, so hopefully this will be going out live. It seemed to be working last time. I will post the link again in the comment section on YouTube, and hopefully you guys will be able to join. It has been working lately, but of course, as always, like I start every show, I must warn you that YouTube Live sucks. So it's always a pain in the ass. Notifications never get sent out. I just had somebody from the last one send me a message and let me know that they in fact did not get a notification. So don't be surprised if you don't get a notification or there are not many people on here, because YouTube sucks. So or maybe just their Google Hangout sucks. I don't know. But as for our topic, normally I pick out a topic for discussion, but sometimes when I can't think of anything, I just let you guys pick the topic of discussion. So you guys can join in. We can discuss whatever. We can discuss the Pentagon releasing the UFO videos, or we can discuss ancient civilizations, the new interstellar object, whatever you guys feel like discussing. So let me get that link posted for you guys, so you guys can come in and share your opinions on whatever we can think of. A lot of times I'll just sit here and bullshit to myself, like I'm not even talking to anybody. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. All right, so it seems we are going live. What up, Paul? What up, Sean? Gyro? How you guys doing? Backbone 5, what's up, brother? The Mexican? Doing good? Roundhouses, that's right, buddy. All right, so here is the link. Hopefully the link is working for you guys today. We have had some issues with it, but it appears to be working now. Sometimes I get people in having his schedule's all fucked off for the week, so the only time we can join in is when it's late enough for him to join in. So it looks like we're late enough today. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, not so bad, Carl. Finished about 15.
Oh man, I can barely hear you. Let me see. Is that me? Oh, here, say something now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you're good. All right. That was the volume was down on YouTube. Let me check that out. All right, say it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. God, this volume sounds so freaking low.
Hello, Wade in chat. How are you, mate? Long time no
Did
see.
you check on the Zenfreda case? I, as a matter of fact, did not check on it. I was meaning to, and then I totally actually forgot about it. But thank you for reminding me, Paul. It must be fucking cool, because actually I've had a couple people say something about it. So I need to actually take time to look it up, man. I always get so distracted. I always got a million fucking things going on, whether I'm doing live or whether I'm making a video, or, you know, or I'm editing a video, or I'm acting, or fucking writing, or whatever. Like I always got 10 million fucking things going on. So hell, I can't even fucking Sean's on my Facebook more than I am, dude. I can't even fucking I can't even remember to check my fucking Facebook. I wouldn't even check it if it wasn't for Sean, dude. Shit, so yeah, but I will check it out hopefully sometime today or probably tomorrow. Most likely. And I gotta do like a whole day of filming tomorrow. So well, what's up, QVid? How's work going?
Shite.
Shit.
Yeah. Same shit, different day.
Right?
Yeah.
What up, A1? And how do you guys say it over there? Bollocks, right? It's a bunch of bollocks, right? It's fucking bullshit. There's no way that that program is closed down. If it's closed down for one thing, then it's renamed something else and they're still going. And the Pentagon did release some footage of this craft. However, the footage is only, well, how long is it? What, a minute and 18 seconds or something?
Yeah, it's dead short, isn't it?
Yeah, right. I mean, it's fucking ridiculously short. So what happened to the footage when that came onto the craft? I want to know. And what happened with the end of the footage? You know? there's going to be some footage where they when the craft appears, and there's going to be footage when the craft ends. So when they don't see it anymore. So where's all that footage? I want to know. Yeah, Paul saying I was hoping for much clearer footage. I was too. However, I'll take what they got. You know, if that's all they got, fucking give it to me. You know, it is thermal footage, so you're seeing heat signatures. You're not seeing the actual craft, which is disappointing. But by judging just by what the names, what the people are saying, the pilots are saying, they in fact said they saw a fleet. Oh, now, or the rest of the fleet. See, A1's making a perfect point. That, and I was just going to mention that the pilots themselves said, "Oh my God, look at this is amazing. There's a fleet of them." But yet we only see one object in the footage. And the pilots are saying there's a fleet. Well, in America, I don't know how it is for the rest of the world, a fleet is 3 or more. So you have to have 3 or more for it to be considered a fleet. So there had to be at least a minimum of 3 craft that they were seeing, or more. It could have been who knows how many more, but at least a minimum of 3. If our Air Force is reporting a fleet of craft, they're seeing at least 3 or more craft in the sky. So what happened to them? Why aren't they on footage? Where did that footage come from? Did it come from the cockpit of one of the F-18 Super Hornets? And if so, where's the other footage?